Hey guys, today I wanted to piggyback off of a collaboration that was done by Julie from Agent Bag Reviews and David's Closet. They did a 3 bags to baby and 3 bags to toss around video, and I'm going to do the same. So if you want to see which bags I chose, just keep watching. Hey sis, my name is Dre and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Over here, we talk about luxury and contemporary handbags and accessories, lifestyle, and just staying fly on a budget. So if those are things that interest you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But let's jump into it. I am going to start with the 3 bags to toss around first. And so the first bag I'm going to pick is my Florentine micro satchel in the color natural. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, this was not an easy thing for me. This video was really difficult picking just 6 bags because, to be honest, I don't purchase a lot of bags that I feel like I need to baby. Pretty much every bag I own, in my opinion, is a toss around bag with the exception of maybe 5 or 6. And that's like total. But this is one of them that is definitely a toss around bag. And, you know, typically I don't think people would consider Florentine leather toss around bags just because of the nature of the leather. But this particular bag, the leather is pebbled, as you can see up close. It does have a lot of texture to it. It already has a nice medium patina on it. So to me at this point, this bag is pretty much indestructible. Like, water stains don't show up on this bag anymore because the patina, because the leather has actually darkened. Scratches, like, who cares about scratches? Because again, it's not smooth anyway. And then even with smooth leather, in most cases, as long as the scratches aren't extremely deep, they can be rubbed out in the Florentine leather. So for that reason, this will be the first bag that is definitely a toss around bag. Guys, look at this little charm. I got this charm. Well, first of all, I think I saw Suzwhat had this charm and a couple of other charms, and she showed it in one of her videos, and she had shared the links, and it was an Etsy store online, and I purchased the last one, but I just thought this was the cutest little thing. So I don't know if this bag will be her permanent home, because I don't know if you could notice this, but it has silver hardware, so it doesn't really match the bag. And I don't know if I even want anything on this bag, but I just hung it on here for now until I can decide what bag I want to put it on, if I'm not going to keep it on here. But I just thought this was the cutest little charm ever. She's got on the little sunglasses, got the little crossbody bag on, just adorable. But this is the first bag. I had almost chose the sandwich satchel because it's dark Florentine, but after thinking about it, I said, well, this is like really, really smooth, and even though I don't baby it, I don't necessarily toss this bag around either. So for that reason, I decided to go ahead and just stick with the micro. This is a perfect everyday size bag for me. It's already patinaed. It's not smooth leather, so definitely a throw around. The next bag in my throw around, and I actually have 2 of these, but I chose the larger one again because this would be more appropriate for every day. And this is my tabby shoulder bag. So this is that pebbled leather. This leather is very durable. Like, it's scratch proof. Water just rolls off of it. And it's big enough to hold a lot. So for that reason, this would definitely be on my throw around bag list. And I have thrown this bag around. As you can see, it's got a few little dents in it. Now, those aren't obvious. You can't really tell when the bag is filled that these are here, but when it's empty, you can definitely see some wrinkling in the leather. You know, just a few little minor things going on because this bag has been worn and used and not babied. But there's no bad corner wear on here. The glazing is still intact. Not sure if the camera's gonna pick that up, but it is. There's no chipping or anything. That you see right there is the surface that I've actually stored the bag on. It was something that's, it can be rubbed off. I just need to clean that off. It's actually something that I sat it on, but it's not, this isn't a scratch or a scuff. This is something that can be cleaned off. But just in case you guys are familiar with this bag, it's the regular tabby setup. It has a back pocket with the microfiber sweat oxblood interior. It has the gold hardware. This also comes with an adjustable, removable crossbody strap. Magnetic closure. You got this pocket in the front. You got a pocket here. That center zip compartment that a lot of people don't like. And then you got the back compartment, and then the zipper compartment on the back wall behind the story patch. So this is throw around bag number 2. Like I said, I actually have 2 of these. The other tabby I have in the 26 size in the oxblood color. That is also a good bag to throw around. But again, because of its size, I chose this one instead. So my third throw around bag is going to be my Speedy 30. Like, this is the perfect throw around bag. Like, really, I think this is what this bag was made for, was to throw around. But this bag has been abused. When I took a girls trip to Vegas back in 2018, I think it was, for my cousin's 45th birthday. And I put all of my toiletries in this bag and then stuck this bag in my carry-on. And something spilled out. It was I don't know if it was a body wash. It was something that spilled out in this bag and just got all over it. And you can't even tell because the interior of the bag is so dark and it's brown. I've got a base, like a base shaper in here just to keep the bottom from sagging, and it's red because at one point in time I had the get this trash out of here. At one point in time I owned the Speedy 30 in the Damier bin, and of course it's the interior is red, and I had actually purchased it for that bag. I sold that bag, I flipped it, and I kept the base shaper because I knew I still had this one, the monogram Speedies. But anyway, this bag, even though I've spilled stuff in it, the inside doesn't look like anything has been spilled in it. And you probably not gonna be able to tell, but just take my word, it doesn't. And this inside pocket is one of those, it has that plasticky lining, you know, that lining that the Speedies have, but it is still completely intact. It has not disintegrated or gotten sticky or nasty or anything. And this, like I said, this bag has been through the ringer pretty much, probably just as much as my Neverfull has. I almost selected the Neverfull, but the Neverfull has just been in so many videos I filmed already that I decided that I would just select this bag because they are both definitely throw around bags. Despite the hefty price tag on these bags, like, they can really just take a beating and keep right on going. So this bag has a lot of stories and has lived a lot of life, has definitely been thrown around, so she deserves to be in this category. So now let's move on to the bags that need to be babied. And again, y'all, I don't buy stuff that needs to be babied because I know I'm not gonna baby it. Like, I'm not gonna say that I abuse my handbags. I like to take care of everything that I have because I work hard for my money and I don't have a lot of it. So I do like to be a good steward and take care of the things that I am blessed with. But I don't baby stuff. Like, you might walk up my house and see a handbag on the floor. I mean, it could be anywhere. So, you know, just keeping it 100. But there are a few bags that I do have to be a little more careful with than normal. And surprisingly, most of them, all of the ones that I feel like need to be babied in my collection come from Coach. So the first one on the list is my pillow tabby in the apple red. I love this bag. I love carrying it. She's an awesome carry. She fits just enough. She's not too heavy. She looks cute on the shoulder as a short shoulder bag. This even looks cute as a crossbody. I've worn her crossbody numerous times. I just really, really like this bag, and I like squeezing her when I'm wearing her. It's just something about the way she feels. I just love this bag. I don't think I'll ever sell her. However, I do feel like I have to be extra careful. The leather, first of all, is a Napa leather, so it's not as soft or as fragile as lambskin, but it's still fragile. So I'm afraid to like scratch it. And I could scratch it like really gently and it's not gonna leave a mark. But I don't know, like if I accidentally scratched it for real, what it would do, and I don't want to find out because it's just so soft. The other thing I noticed is that the leather around the C on this bag is prone to damage. And I think I had actually done something to this bag a week after getting it where there was like a little spot and I just tried to clean it off with a little water, or I did something and this whole thing was discolored, and I panicked thinking that the bag was ruined. But it dried and it dried back the normal color, but there's still like a little, I can still see, if I look at it, I can tell where the discoloration took place when I look at the bag, but I'm satisfied with the way that it looks now. I just know not to ever do that again. But one of the things that I've heard other owners mention, I don't want to say complain because they still love the bag, but one of the things that they mention about the leather C is that it's prone to scratching. So you have to be careful. Like this leather will kind of over time, if you're not careful, scratch off. So I'm always conscious about not bumping up against stuff and like scratching up or, anything coming in contact with the C. So for that reason, this is a bag that I have to sell my baby. The next one is right behind me, and I'm sure you guys understand why. And it's kind of the same thing, and it's this My Pillow Madison. First of all, it's a light color. It's coral. And then the same thing goes for the Madison. You've got this C here, and then you've got this, and these are even more complicated because you've got this turn lock. So you're constantly like putting your fingers here, and it's really easy for your nails, like when you're turning the lock, it's really easy to scratch the C if you're not careful. So, and then of course this is made out of that really, really smooth, I don't know, I think this is Napa leather. I don't know what this is, but it's really, really smooth and soft. So it's easily scratchable. You can definitely scratch this up if you're not careful. So definitely have to watch this bag. The interior, like this interior flap is also leather, but it's a more durable. It's not as soft as the leather on the exterior of the bag. So once you get in the bag, you don't have to be as careful. But unlike that tabby, the tabby is leather inside and out. This one is not so much. The inside of this is microfiber, and then this leather on here is not as soft as the leather on the exterior of the bag. But you definitely want to be careful about bumping up against stuff or scratching the leather around the C or the leather on the bag, because it feels very, very delicate. And I don't really want to find out how delicate it is. And then the third one that needs to be babied, another Coach bag, and this is the Swinger 20. And the reason why I chose this bag is because of this color. I don't really know how this metallic wears. Like, I've never owned any metallic items from Coach, and so I don't know if this is painted on or if it's dyed. I don't know. So for that reason, I kind of already thought when I purchased this bag that this would be, obviously it's like not an everyday bag anyway, just because of the size and the color. But I thought immediately that this would be one of those bags that I would have to watch, because I'm thinking that this paint or whatever this metallic is may wear off, scratch off over time. And so this is another one of those bags that I probably want to be careful about, like scratching up against stuff or just throwing it around, because I don't know, again, how they put the color on this leather and if it's dyed or painted. It seems like it feels like it's painted. And so if that's the case, then yeah, this is one that even if I'm not like babying it, it's one that I will definitely have to just keep an eye out on and just pay attention to, look at it periodically, you know, inspect it, see how it's wearing as I wear it and as it ages, because I don't know what this color is gonna do. Y'all let me know if you've had anything in the metallic from Coach, like does it stay the same color, or does that color like wear off or scratch off over time? But those are my 3 and 3, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be updated whenever I upload new videos. And until the next time we see each other, take care of yourselves. Bye.